Real quick, guys, I'm here installing the front lip to my facelift E46. So I have the 04 to 05, and obviously you can tell the different headlights. Anyway, so I have the front lip to this one. They only make one, as far as I know. I ordered the one off of eBay. I just wanted to add something to it. I wasn't trying to take off the whole bumper. I wasn't trying to do too much work, because then I had to repaint the whole bumper too, which you have to paint the lip too. But in this case, it's kind of like it's a smaller piece. It's not as big as the bumper, so it won't look so detached. You know what I mean? So anyway, so I couldn't find videos on the facelift on how to remove the bumpers for the facelift. And I was removing the bumper. I just kind of stopped and I was like, I think I could remove the fog lights, because primarily it's the fog lights that are in the way of installing this lip. That's pretty much it. Because I mean, lips usually, it's just kind of, it's really easy to slap on, right? A few screws on the sides and that's it. So here, take a look. So this is the lip, right? And this is the fog holes. So the original bumper has that obviously, oh sorry, it was my finger right there. It has the housing for the housing around the fog lights. So that has to be removed, and you have to get behind the bumper to be able to do that. So fairly simple. All you have to do, see, I already got this one side done. Just jack up your car, because you're gonna need enough space. Go around to under your wheel well, take your wheel off. I got a mess in here, man. Okay, remove the plastic right there, that plastic cover, and all there is, it's like about 5 tabs that keep this cover on there. And you don't even have to really remove the fog light. I just removed it because, matter of fact, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove these now, and I'm gonna go ahead and refinish the lenses on it. They're just really ugly. So I'm gonna remove that, and again remove the outer case to the fog lights, and that's it. There's, like I said, remove the wheel well cover to the back of the bumper. Once you remove the cover to that, remove the cover at the bottom of the bumper. It's another piece, so it's 2 pieces. And boom, you got easy access to your fog light. I'm going to go ahead and do this side. And then just, and also remove the tire, obviously. And then just go ahead and put the lip on. And we're good to go. Alright, so here I am done with installing the lip. My take on the lip, honestly, I guess it just depends how clean you want it to look. There's obviously some of the cuttings are pretty off. Obviously, check that out. Yeah, you'd have to come in and just smooth that out, sand it down, whatever. But even then, the gapping is kind of off right there. Actually, it's off by a lot. And then I had to do a really nice tight stretch, and it's starting to rip right there. So I don't know how long that's gonna last me. There it is. Honestly, I think for what I paid for, it's okay, to be honest, it's trash. But whatever, I paid for it, so now I'm just gonna rock it until it falls off. And yes, I have it zip tied because that's how I have it for now. All the just doing the test fitting. If you guys have been in the game, you guys know zip tie is the business. Anyways, I never had troubles with zip ties. However, another thing that you might want to consider too is right here on these sockets. Right there, zip ties too. I put 2 on each side. I put 2 on this side, and I put 2 on that side over there. So reason being is that these from each socket, they pop out. So that's the only way I could get it to hold. Obviously, you could go in there and put a nut and bolt and fasten it down, and it should be okay. But again, I got 3 zip ties or 4 zip ties on each side, plus 2 and 2 on each little what is it, fog light socket, whatever. Again, I'm gonna put the fog lights on later. So this is it. I mean, it looks okay. Like I said, I didn't want to really do too much as involving paint and stuff if I really replace the bumper. So it looks good. It's night. I'm not gonna be able to tell exactly how great it looks. Plus, I haven't lowered it. Nothing. It's still in jacks. But just to sum it up, I probably just wouldn't buy it again. I don't think I would. I guess there's better options, but hey, you're not gonna know until you buy, and that's how I always learn. Is I always buy and test fit everything, and if I like it, cool. If I don't, I will sell it or use it till till it all blows up. All right. Anyways, Hope this video helps. So I just finished lowering my car yesterday. And what I ended up going with was the Manzo lowering springs, which I got off of eBay. I'm sorry, no, Amazon. And they were about like 80 bucks, $88. And let me tell you, I think that's probably the best purchase I've made for this vehicle yet. For being under 100 bucks and lowering it, it handles really well. And I'm just using the very stock struts. And I'm pretty sure those are even original struts. They don't look like they've been changed in a very long time. But handles really good. For under 100 bucks. Again, I think it was like 90 something total with taxes. I'm very pleased with the Manzo springs as of right now. Again, I've only probably driven it like maybe like under 30-40 miles. But I drove a highway, I drove a city, and handles good. Lowers it pretty well. I think it could use a little bit more low on the front. It seems like it dropped the rear a lot more. The front didn't get dropped so much. It's kind of at a level. But overall, best bang for your buck. Here, check it out. So this is the rear right here. Back up real quick. So as you can see, there's still a bit of a gap in the front, while the rear, it looks like it's kind of tucking. It's touching, but there's no rub. Absolutely no rub. Again, it's kind of like a level. It's kind of leveled out. So the front could probably be lowered another inch or so, but the drivability is really good. Oh, my daughter just fell. Anyway, so the drivability is pretty good. I'm not scraping anywhere, even with the front lip. I'm not rubbing. So I'm actually quite pleased with it. If I had to purchase again, definitely would. And there are my other two projects over there on the side. So yeah, with 19s low pro tires, still rides great. That's it right there. That's the car. Like I said, handles great. Honestly, I feel no difference of the handling from stock to how it is right now. Maybe, who knows, later, maybe the struts will blow out and maybe I'll get some, you know, some shake or bounce or whatever. But as of today, drove it around. Feels great. Again, I'd buy them again. I'm happy with it. I'm pleased with it. The car's coming along really good. So, yeah, Manzo lowering springs. For the money, it's worth it. If you're just looking to drop it, you know, I'm not going to do anything with it. It's not going to be like a track car. Or I'm not going to race on it. I'm too old to be doing that as far as like streetwise. So, and by old I just mean like I'm just too tired to do anything anymore, man. So I just like my cars to look stock, or not stock, clean, you know, and mostly all original, at least from the interior, you know what I mean. And I just keep it nice, you know, wheels, drop, maybe a little bit of exhaust. That's it. That's all I need. So anyways, yeah, any questions, drop them. Like I said, the most I could answer is just they're worth the money. They ride good. They're not stiff. I'm sorry, what is it? The swapping them out itself was pretty easy, but you will need someone to help you with pushing down the rear springs. The front springs were relatively, they were a little tricky. You got to figure out when you're using the compressor, because those springs are the coils are pretty short, so there's not much to grab onto. So it's a little tricky, but play with it and you'll get it. All right.